If one filmmaker could be named to sum up the cinema of the 1990s, it would be David Fincher. From the insidious encroachment of corporations into the fabric of our reality in 1997's The Game, to the dissociation of character in 1999's Fight Club, Fincher captured a sense of pre-millennium angst in the end of a century that was coated in the uncertainty of a changing climate, technological advancements, and work that increasingly offered less job security and less purpose. In this brief introduction to one of modern cinema's greatest narrative voices, Fincher's techniques and style will be explored to show how he made such distinctive films that spoke to an entire generation and continue to influence those who are coming up fast behind. We hope you enjoy this video and introduction to the films of David Fincher. If you do, please consider liking the video by clicking the thumbs up icon or subscribing to this channel. Thank you for watching. One of Fincher's most notable elements of style is his use of colour. In Fight Club, widely regarded as Fincher's most iconic work, the loss of self was expertly revealed through clever switches in colour palette. In general, Fincher's colour palette is muted, and what is especially noticeable in Fight Club is the headache-inducing brightness in the office spaces. Despite the intensity of the strip lights, there is no warmth in the colour. Edward Norton's narrator is constantly dressed in monochrome white and black. In contrast, Brad Pitt's Tyler Durden wears loud Hawaiian shirts and a maroon leather jacket that immediately alert the audience to his confidence and his charisma. Here, the audience is presented with two men inhabiting one body. Tyler is the narrator's charming, seductive, and amiable side, the side that is free from the encumbrances of materialism and appearance. As the two sides of the character come together in a violent awakening of self-realization, the murky red of the blood emphasizes that our subconsciouses hold a deep well of dark water that hide a terrifying truth of self in the depths. The colour palette also works to show the despair and hopelessness endemic in the world of Seven from 1995. Black, grey and brown tones dominate. The buildings are drab, a feature of them is their featurelessness. The city where the film takes place is actually unnamed. Decay and deprivation reek out of the walls and corridors. It's often raining. The production design and tones of Seven bear much resemblance to the dilapidated house in Fight Club, where Tyler and the narrator cook up batches of soap and world domination plots, and also the disrepair of the Fiorina 161 penal colony in 1992's Alien 3. At Fiorina 161, nothing fully functions. It is a broken place with broken people, abandoned by a broken system. The muted colour palette here takes on a general tone of rust, creating a sense of helpless failure that immediately places the inmates as vulnerable victims to the alien presence. Shot composition is another feature of Fincher's work wherein he often utilises two main shot types. The low-angle shot is notable for its emphasis on exposing characters as being at the mercy of something more significant, and often more menacing, than they themselves. The characters often appear helpless, dominated by wide, expansive ceilings and rooms that stretch on seemingly endlessly in deep focus. For example, Michael Douglas's Nicholas Van Orton is thrust into a corporation's sinister game, where he does not understand the purpose of playing, or whether he has any agency, constantly subjugated to the whims of a faceless entity. This is Fincher's "Happy Birthday to Nicholas. Enjoy your day." Second shot type is the medium to medium long shot, where the camera rarely interferes with the immediate space of the actors. Fincher chooses to hold back, which not only adds to a sense of the characters being almost predated upon by their environment. The environment indeed is often the leading character in Fincher's films, but also removes the audience from a character's actions. Therefore, in both shot compositions, that sense of helplessness is transferred from the movie environs to the audience member, in a subtle but direct technique of disquiet. The world of David Fincher is one of unease, of something not quite right with the reality we are accustomed to. For a director who is known for repeat takes, the precision in creating this monochromatic, tense disassociation is no accident. It's a carefully controlled strategy to engage in discussion with an audience about those aspects of living in a tensile society that often troubles the mind and articulates what we sometimes struggle to comprehend. Fincher's films manage to express the unsettling intuition that evil lurks behind good, waiting for the opportune moment to be unleashed. And like the serial killers in Seven and later again in 2007's Zodiac, Fincher understands that this evil cannot always be easily named, despite being closer to us than we may realise.